Best bets for Thursday night. Daniel Greer, welcome back to the program. You can catch Daniel on the Weekend Wager Show Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern on the Sleepers Media YouTube channel. DG, what's good, my friend? We'll throw it to you first. What you got for tonight?
Yep, let's start with the only favorite I love, and that is UC San Diego. I'm going to go with a team total over the 80 and a half. It's at minus 110. And listen, UC San Diego is the best covering team in all of college basketball. So, because they have a 22 and a half point spread, I decided to go and pivot a little bit, such like Ross did in Friends a long time ago. And we're going to look at a Long Beach State team that isn't good. They lost 80 to 54 to this UC San Diego team that wasn't as hot as they are. Long Beach State, yeah, well, they're on the 13 game losing streak. And so I'm going to go ahead and favor this UC San Diego team who is on fire and just have them score 81 or more points at minus 110.
You like to play, Dion?
I know nothing about the play, which makes me love it. Those are my favorite plays. I think I said the same thing to Robbie Hockey. When you guys find these team totals of teams I didn't know existed, it's special. I mean, it's special. There's just not a world I would ever find that bet. I love it.
Okay, good to hear. All right, Dion, go ahead with the next one.
Yeah, so 2-2 in hockey now. Senators let me down last night. But until I'm under 500, I'm gonna keep rocking because 500 in gambling, that's a winning record. Tie goes to the gambler. Good teams, bad teams. That's what we're looking for. Tampa Bay Lightning minus 1.5. They're playing the Buffalo Sabres. Learned yesterday, hockey goalies load manage a lot. I'm still trying to figure out how that works. Gonna be honest. So if the Tampa Bay Lightning play their bad goalie, hand up accountability, I don't know who he is. So he might be out there today. But Tampa Bay Lightning minus 1.5 at I got it plus 105. It's now even. That means the line's moving in my favor.
Pie goes to the gambler. Is that a real thing?
Oh, I just made it up. It sounds good.
It sounds pretty damn good. Yeah, I like it. Any comment on the Syracuse women's play that you gave out yesterday? They built a 20-point lead and then lost at the basically last minute.
No comment on the Syracuse women's play. Just so everyone's aware, I currently have North Carolina's women's team a million different ways. They were up 14-0. It's now 14-8. So there's a trend there with my women's gambling picks.
Might be some live betting opportunity with you. I'll talk to you offline about that. All right, I'm going to give out a player prop first today. Michigan State goes to Iowa tonight. It's the one big marquee game. Michigan State can clinch the Big Ten outright. They got their rival coming in this weekend. I'm sure they're looking forward to beating up on a broken Michigan team. But I also think everyone in that locker room would tell you they want to get the job done so that there's zero pressure on that rivalry senior day game this weekend. They can clinch outright tonight. Like I said, Iowa's a horrible team as far as rebounding goes. Jackson Kohler is one of the best rebounders in the country. He's top 20 in offensive and defensive rebounding rate this season. Iowa as a team, horrific. Just to give the actual numbers behind that, 314th nationally in offensive rebounding, 291st in defensive rebounding rate as a team. And those numbers don't even reflect the fact that their one good big, Owen Freeman, quit on the team a month ago. They were that bad at rebounding when they had a legitimately good rebounder. Jackson Kohler should be able to get whatever he wants in this game. You go through Jackson Kohler's recent game logs. He had 16 rebounds against Wisconsin, 10 rebounds against Illinois, 12 rebounds against Oregon. Really the only thing that could hurt this is playing time, in my opinion, but Iowa's not really a team that you think could get Jackson Kohler in foul trouble since they don't have a go-to post-scoring threat and they don't really drive physically looking for foul calls. So I expect a lot of Kohler minutes. I expect a lot of Kohler rebounds, and you can get him. The line is basically over under 8.5. 9 rebounds for Jackson Kohler is plus 130. 10 rebounds plus 220. If you want to go all the way up to like 13 rebounds, it's 11-1. I'm going to ladder Jackson Kohler rebounds tonight. That's my play. DG, we'll go back to you.
Greg, real quick on yours. What is a double-double for him? Because that could be interesting. If you're liking the 10 rebounds, I would expect him to be in the game enough to be able to score on a consistent basis. And obviously college, they don't score as much as the NBA, but I think he could get close to a double-double. So
Plus 575 if you want a double-double. I don't hate it.
sounds fun. All right, let me go to back to the college game, and I'm going to go with Robert Morris minus 5.5. It's at minus 117. Wright State sucks. Okay, Wright State is 3-10-1 as against the spread as an away team just in general. They suck on the road. They suck in general, but they suck on the road definitely. But then Robert Morris is 12-4 on the season at home, and so when you look at these two, a team plays well at home against a team that does not play well at home, and so I like to find those matchups and to support my numbers here. And so Robert Morris -5.5 at home. I'll go ahead and take this.
I respect it. I like the play. I know nothing about Robert Morris either. I'm supposed to be the college hoops expert, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'll follow DG. Dion, what you got?
Just a heads up for everyone, Boston College just completely has stopped missing the ball. They're unconscious at the moment. I don't know. Have we ever had a parlay on this show?
Hmm.
I don't think like a straight one. We've done player prop stuff. That's it.
First parlay, East Coast, West Coast, Tupac versus Biggie. The New York teams play the California teams. Warriors -10.5 against the Nets. Lakers -3.5 against the Knicks. I'm on Tupac's side again, by the way. Rocking with my dog. So the Lakers are like really good at basketball now. It's disgusting. Really dislike it, but they're really good at basketball now. The Knicks stink at basketball now. That's a team I loved in the offseason. That's also disgusting. Nets have D'Angelo Russell. Don't like him. Warriors have Steph Curry. Love him. Simple math. 1 + 1 is 2. Hammer this.
Simple math. I don't hate it. DG, any thoughts on Dion's play?
Yes, I like it. The only thing that worries me is for some reason that the Warriors do not decide to play very hard against the Nets because that 10.5 is a weird number. I expect them they are trying to jump up into the 6th seed, and so I'm not completely worried about the Warriors as much. But New York not playing well. Karl-Anthony Towns could be the guy that's the difference maker in this matchup. I know there's a Luka, I know there's a guy named LeBron, but Karl-Anthony Towns could be the difference maker tonight. But hey, I love it because anytime that you can get guys and teams that are playing well and then you back them, parlay them together, have some fun.
Is Cat back?
I believe he is.
Because he was out last game. That was part of my that was part of the pick.
Oh boy.
I will say caveat for everyone: do not bet this until it's confirmed Jimmy Butler's playing. He's been dealing with a back spasm. He missed Sunday's game, but played in the last game. The Warriors are just like a completely different team when he's on the court.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Cat is back.
Okay, well, that's tough. I mean, I guess that probably explains the number a little bit, but that's tough.
I mean, that's just great research. Way to actually confirm that for us. Thank you for that. All right, gentlemen, I am going to give out a tennis play. I was debating giving out an early afternoon college basketball play, but I will just note Illinois State's 18-13 on the season, playing 9-22 Missouri State, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, ESPN Plus. Illinois State -5.5. What the hell is that number? But I have a tennis play that I think has too much value tonight. ATP Indian Wells. Our boy Dion, Nick Kyrgios, is playing Botic van de Zandschulp. That probably comes as a surprise to you, just like it did to me, because Nick Kyrgios playing tennis in the year of our Lord 2025, that's not something that happens very much anymore. To that point, he's 0-2 in matches on the tour in 2025. He was 0-0 in 2024. He didn't play with his injury. In 2023, he was 0-1. He's played 3 matches in 3 years, hasn't won one since 2022. He's playing Botic van de Zandschulp, who is a guy who has beaten Carlos Alcaraz head-to-head and gotten up for some like big moment matches before. Botic's a very good tennis player. If you just want Botic to win, he's -240. But gentlemen, you can get plus money at Botic van de Zandschulp to win in straight sets here. +110. I love that. I don't think Nick Kyrgios, he's definitely not in form. This guy probably wants to lose this match and immediately get in the headset in the booth to cover the rest of the tournament. I just really can't, like, this is not Nick Kyrgios from 3 years ago, Dion.
Listen, I didn't know the kid was bad. Like, I feel like Kyrgios has to let us know he's returning. No one supported Kyrgios more than us, which is also why I'm with you on Van
de Zandschulp.
Yeah, him. Big Van, as I like to call him, the minivan, as some would say. I'm all in, -1.5. Also, sneaky Kyrgios. This is played in the land of Coachella. A lot of stuff for him to do off the court. A lot of stuff for him to do off the court.
Way too many things. DG, any thoughts?
Yeah, so anytime you can fade Cheerios, like I don't think it's a very good cereal. And then Bolton Van Zant, I'm not sure exactly who that person is, but I believe you. and sounds really cool name. So I hope that they hit them straight, maybe in. I'm not sure. More in than out.
Flying Dutchman. Boating.
Yes.
That's my guy. Just watch my guy. You'll see it. All right. There's our best bets. Catch more bets from us on the Sleepers channel with DG and his boys on Friday. Weekend wagers, 3 p.m. Eastern.